Alright, back into Puppy Pack, and we're going for another tier 1 5 of a kind, and this time it's Bluebird. And Bluebird, I mean, on turn 1 you generally are just expecting to lose because you've got low health, but we actually get matched with Archangel in pack 3 here. Of course I've got play against all packs turned on, and we get a tie there, which was very nice. I'm not going to find any more Bluebirds this turn though, so we're just going to keep stacking attack onto the ones we already have. And then I think probably need to look for Shrimp as soon as possible, because that's going to synergize very well with the Bluebird. Bluebird's kind of unique in that it's the only end of turn scaler in tier 1. And I can understand why, because that in and of itself is very, very strong. The fact that you're getting extra permanent stats every turn, you know, most of the other tier 1s that give permanent stats, you have to sell them, or maybe they're on buy, so you only get them once. You know, like Otter and Fish, they kind of run out of their effectiveness. I guess Otter these days you can keep buying Waffle if you want to, but because they changed Otter's ability, that's not really worth it in the slightest anymore. So buy sell every chinchilla we see. One of the changes is a little bit irritating for 5 Bluebirds, is the fact that Beaver now gives attack instead of health. So previously, in the old version of Puppy Pack, if you were going for this, you would probably buy sell every Beaver, hoping to you know, get the health of the Bluebirds up quickly. However, that's not the case anymore. I think I do still buy sell it most of the time anyway. It is you know, it is nice to have the very high attack because you can punch through garlic and things at the front. So yeah, I'm going to buy sell this Beaver, and I think we'll probably go for level 2 on some of the Bluebirds before going for more than 3. It's better to just sort of stack up the buffs on a few units. I think here, yeah, the garlic is going to help us get through there, and we're going to eke out a tie. Very fortunate, I think. And yeah, I'm just going to combine onto the one that has the lowest stats. Again, buy sell Beaver. I think most of the time in the runs that I was having in this, where they were, you know, they were successful or they were getting to the late game, most of the time I was getting early level 2 Shrimp. And you can see here we're not going to get it until turn 7. Obviously the Bluebirds are wasting a bit of their buffs, you know, giving the Shrimp extra attack, because we're just going to get rid of it in the end. However, I don't really think it's that big a deal. Generally speaking, you're going to have more than enough attack. It's really the health that you care about most. So we get the level 2 Shrimp now, and I buy sell the Beaver with a little bit of difficulty there. And we're just going to buy sell the other stuff as well, you know, getting the +2 health. And then for one turn we'll take the tar and risk losing attack, but actually we only hit Bluebirds there, so that worked out perfectly. And yeah, we should be fine here. Bison, not what it was, which is, I think, a good thing. At least, you know, keep it this way for a while before it probably gets rebuffed at some point. Getting the lasagna is also really good because of the +3 health. And we're going to pill the tar to get chili onto that Bluebird as well. And then we've got 2 chinchillas to buy sell. Kind of a shame we don't have pill and a toy, because there's a pangolin there. And that's worth 5 HP, which is very nice. And a whole bunch of shrimp buffs hit the same Bluebird there. We freeze up Chameleon because we just have to hope that we're going to hit Stingray or Mongoose. I think here we get matched with a very weak pack 1 team, and the 2 front Bluebirds have got good enough stats. So we'll take the level up here. We do get the Mongoose, so I can bring that in, get the television, sell it, and then I can't remember here what exactly I decided to do. I think I should just buy sell like chicken and then bring in the Mosasaurus. Oh no, I'm going to bring in, okay, we'll do the Mosasaurus next turn. I think, yeah, we can afford to get rid of the Shrimp pretty soon. Another weak looking pack 1 team. Triple Worm is kind of amusing there, but no surprise that they were only on 1 heart. And we're going to get a permanent skewer on this Bluebird. And then here I really should be pilling Chameleon, because Yeah, I think, do I realize the order? Am I going to sell shrimp now? I really should sell shrimp and pill chameleon because, next turn we might not have a toy available. Yeah, here we go. So we'll just run a 4 squad for 1 turn. And we'll get some extra stats on board. But I think ultimately here, I'm not going to end up using toy scaling for much longer. We're going to look for something else, and that is the elephant seal. I'm not sure if I've uploaded one yet of these tier 1 or even pack 2 5s with elephant seal, but we do find the stingray now. So I think I'm going to buy that just for some stats in the future. And then we're going to look for, okay, there's another bluebird. There is melon, but I've got equipment on everything now, so I think I'm just going to forget about the melon and just play with skewer, chili, and garlic. And we'll keep the mosasaurus for the meantime. Once the elephant seal's at level 2, though, we can start really, scaling up the 4th bluebird. So there, actually, you see something which I think has been changed on the test server. So in that previous battle, the raccoon stole the skewer, and then of course nothing shuffles up at the start of battle at the moment, and so you can dodge chili and dodge skewer by having a gap, either intentionally or because the a pet was sniped. And I believe in the update notes for the test server that they've changed that, so all the pets are going to shuffle forwards after the start of battle abilities have gone off. So that's kind of an interesting change. The chili dodge has been in the game for, I think, as long as I've been playing it. So it'd be interesting to know why they decided to change that. So now we've got some very sizable bluebirds at the front. I think, I think I should just forget about mongoose. I'm not sure why I've frozen it, to be honest. We've got the level 2 elephant seal, which should be providing more than enough scaling, and I'm just going to freeze every perk. It doesn't really matter which perk we're feeding the elephant seal. We just want to make sure we always have stuff ready to give it. Here's a golden pack team that looks incredibly weak in comparison to us. The wolf has the chocolate cake there. A little bit unusual to see that, but we easily clear out their whole squad regardless. And then we'll buy the double honey. Pretty much the only situation that I ever buy honey these days is with the elephant seal. So we're on to 8 wins. And I should mention this video is a lot longer because there's going to be a huge number of submissions from the Discord that people have completed 5 of a kinds. I'm way behind on them as normal, but I should also mention that any that were submitted to do with from the Scooty Weekly are not counted. That weekly was basically rigged for 5 of a kinds, and so we're not going to include it. Now here is the classic 5 of a kind situation where I get to 9 wins. I don't have the 5th pet, and so now we're going to try and throw. So we're putting the biggest units to the back, and hopefully that will allow the opposing team's big units at the front to trade with 2 or 3 pets. And here we actually end up triggering the saber tooth as a result of the skewer and chili. And they got a whole load of value there, but there is the bluebird. So I'm just going to keep it frozen, and I think one more turn. Am I going to roll for one more perk? I should do. I should definitely roll once more looking for the... actually we can... yeah. And then buy the salt and then sell elephant seal. And now we can bring in the 2-1 bluebird. And I guess you can debate about what's best here. You could put the 2-1 at the front because of mantis shrimp. But here, I'm just going to put it at the back and play the traditional way. And we get matched with the pack 1 team. And they delete almost our entire lineup with with Wolverine and Leopard. So I almost took the stake there, but am I going to take it? Maybe I will. So we're going to go with a full team of different equipment with no melon at all. Maybe a little bit on the risky side. I suppose when you're playing against all packs, the odds of facing mantis shrimp are vastly reduced. So maybe it is better not to put the weak one at the front. And we get matched with the big scaling team from Golden Pack. They've got the gold build going. However, we are going to get through, and the 5 Bluebirds gets the win. So I actually had a lot of fails on that, and I think I showed one of them in a previous video. But here's another bonus clip from this pack. This is me playing, not any of the Discord submissions. But there's no way this one was going to get its own video. It's far too ridiculous. It's 5 Lionfish. And I actually had, I don't know if I maybe showed that clip in the past as well. I had a 5 Lionfish fail in customs with the old ability way back. But here we actually get matched with Blitz with the level 2.66B and the Lionfish team. No surprise wins, although it was actually closer than you would expect for a B opponent. So these are all the submissions from the Discord. Here's a bunch to begin with from E. There's the full 50-50 Vikita team with Melon. I think this was from a weekly pack a few weeks ago. I think it was one that had Lioness in it. So there were quite a lot of submissions for that week. I think maybe all of these are from the same weekly. Now we've got Silver Fox, 4 melons and a cherry this time, just to mix it up a little bit. Yeah, there you can see the opposing team has the Lioness. Then here's 5 scorpions, although not quite as large stats this time for the first couple of units. However, it's going to work out, and the opposing units are going to get destroyed by the peanut. And then 5 sea lions. This one, generally you see it in a golden pack because it's probably one of the easiest. And then here from Serval is 5 betta fish in golden pack. The faint units are always easier in golden pack, but then we've also got cone snail, which isn't so easy. I have done that one recently myself. And very comfortable win in the end. But then this one hasn't been done before, which is 5 silk moths, which I think is pretty tough. Having the 1 HP at the beginning is very punishing, but gets the win in the end. And then this one is Server, who has, I think, since changed their name to #1 Frigate Bird Enjoyer in the Discord. And this is 5 Frigate Birds in pack 2, which, it's basically one big unit plus 4 others, which I thought was kind of funny. And then Bugwagon with the trademark 5 tropical fish at the first attempt in Puppy Pack. I think someone, I don't know if it was me or someone else, had posted a couple of fails from tropical fish, and he obviously decided that he was just going to take care of it himself. And then this is Asparagus with 5 gorillas. I think this is also a weekly pack. I don't know which one off the top of my head, but I will find out afterwards when I add them to the database. And then a little bit of bonus footage here. This is also Asparagus, probably the same weekly. And it's pilling the Warthog with the 4 Pteranodons. And that means the stats are going to go full 50-50 across the board. And then the last Pteranodon comes in as a 5-3. And the opposing team does have Gorilla. So the coconut is going to result in one of the Pteranodons getting one shot, but the rest of their team just wasn't statted up enough. And then here's a bunch from XRB. So we've got 5 moths in Puppy Pack as well. So that's another tier 1 ticked off the list. And again, you can see he's playing with versus all packs on, just the same as I was. And it's a golden pack opponent. And I think we're going to see the Pteranodon duplicate the slug. Yeah, I always think it's funny when that happens. And then they get the extra smallest slug at the end. And there we go, 5 moths is done. And then next up we have 5 dromedaries. Again, this is in pack 2. So the pack 2 5s are kind of falling pretty quickly. I guess it's just, there are just so many more avenues to pursue with it compared to the old pack. And the variety of opposing teams is very different. Also, you can see a lot of people are doing what I've been doing and playing against all packs because of anglerfish. And maybe that would have been the solution in the previous version of Puppy Pack for some of the 5s, just turn on play against all packs. I guess it probably also helps that some stuff from, pack 1 has been toned down, like Seal, for instance. So that was another tropical fish win. And then here's Abanime with 5 mammoths from the 50/50 shop in pack 1. That one has been uncleared for a long time. And then here are some from Seabauer Music. We've got the 5 tamarins. I think this is probably also in that same weekly that had the lioness. And that one gets the win. I mean, they all get the win. That's why they're included in this video. And then 5 triceratops. I think this one, he had done this before, but then didn't submit a video clip. I could be wrong. But yeah, there's 5 triceratops. Again, probably lioness scaled. And then we're going to be saving the best for last, because I think this is something that I've never posted before. I've never seen anyone post it before. And that is a flawless 5 of a kind. So we've got 5 crocodiles here. And I think this is a weekly again. And what's even more unbelievable about it is that there's no scaling at all. It's just all base stats. So if you've got any 5 of a kinds, and they don't have to be flawless, feel free to join Hap's Discord and then post in the Grounded's Bounty channel.